Hello everyone, I am Martina, behavioral therapist from WELL Rehabilitation Network. Today I am here to discuss with you all about how support can be provided by family members for individual with autism. So individual who has autism is different. It can be still to understand the features of autism and how it can impact communication, relationship and behavior. Individual with autism, they need more additional support to process their news and to adapt to the new changes. So they are facing many additional challenges when it comes to communication, comprehension and difficulty in understanding. So I am going to share some of the strategies how we can support as a family members to overcome from the situations. So we have to offer opportunities for expression first of all. So like we can consider providing multiple opportunities for the family members to express their feeling as they can able through individual and family discussions. So at the time we can provide it like writing activities and movie makings, and we can implement the more plays to them particular that time when they are facing the some of the difficult situations. So as well, that needs and communications or and the feelings or communication is playing a major role. So we can express the form of expressions at the use of augmentative and alternative forms of communications. For example, ipad pictures. Through this way we can communicate their feelings and we can interact with them by showing the pictures. In like this way we can understand their feelings as well, and we can implement that playing music and as well as the listening music, dance, video, yoga, and we can execute more of visual art forms for them. So and the another strategy is like calming and coping skills. So individual with autism has calming and coping skills. So like in the repertory skills of to access with support there, while they are showing the anxious time, we can execute the rocking in a rocking chair like that, and we can ask them to take a deep breath, and we can go with to prefer a video clip, and we can implement that brief periods of vigorous exercises, and we can access more of new activities and interesting activities for them. In this way we have to prioritize their calming and coping skills. So and another strategy is like we can go with foster connections. So as well as the individual with autism, they are more susceptible to social isolation and loneliness. So in this time we have to they need more explicit facilitation when it comes to social part. So at that time we have to ensure that social communications continues through direct messaging, or we can execute that time that video call to some other relatives, family members like that. And moreover we have to provide the opportunities to make the social contact with the friends, relatives and the teachers, and whoever they need more socialization, we can execute those ways. And another strategies, we have to build the new routines for them. So already generally the autism people loves routines. We this like not about the changing the routines, we need to build the new routines for them. When they are coming from the school, we can apply some of the we can modify the routines. For example, we can go with that, offer choices for them, or we can offer multiple choices for them and interesting offer choices for them. We can implement that time, as well as that we can show the transition in the off screen as well, and we can go with that visual screening and visual countdown like that. While we are giving any activities for them, that time simply we will go every time like countdown like 1 2 3. Instead of that, we can provide them as a visual countdown in the screen also. That will helpful for them to modify the routines also, to make them interest to do activities very nicely as well. So as well as the more final thing is we need to support them as a parents or family members, as in caregivers. we have to ready to understand them, and they has to understand you back very good. So we need to, the understanding is everything, all overly and moreoverly understanding is everything for them. So while they are showing the tantrums and while they are showing the stubborn behavior in that time, we need to understand them by giving some kind of rewards and to making them reinforce. So when we are providing these kinds of ways, they will, they will become a very, we can see the new change behavior of them. So thank you from WELL Rehabilitation Network.